Alrighty, you guys cannot imagine my world. God, she looks hot today.
Well, it is a hot
Wow.
day.
And it is a hot day, everyone.
Hello, you guys. So, go to freeneville.com, join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com, and for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
Alright.
Today's episode number is, do we know?
We don't know.
Do we have a prop? Is it your question?
And then it wouldn't let me
live?
share it. Unbelievable.
Is it your questions?
Tanya,
answered
Tanya,
live?
Tanya, no. Jennifer,
When are we doing
Bruce,
one of them again? We
Yasmin.
haven't done
I
one
don't
of
know.
them
I
in
haven't
ages.
been in the mood for one of those.
Maybe people haven't been asking questions.
That's right.
Oh, look at the two boys just lying in the
Oh, we've got
sun.
lovely boys. Hello, Alice.
boys.
Welcome to the show. And Jennifer.
Hello.
So, Victoria, you can do the thing.
I did.
Well, you can do it again. People are still joining.
Go to
Yasmin even had time to make a coffee. See, I delayed the show for someone.
All right, and the grapes are yum. Yes.
I am getting stalked in the shops now. Like, it is
Wouldn't
unbelievable.
surprise me.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yasmin Maxwell.
Oh, I thought you meant security. Okay.
yeah, it's been a while since. I believe I am very easy to spot in the store.
Okay.
So, all right.
Yes, so go to freeneville.com, join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com, and for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Who's that? I can't
Sandy,
see.
welcome
Hello,
to the
Sandy.
show. All right, so today I'm trying to use this, but I can't find the quote I want, so we're going to wing it. All right, Invisible Rashid has a question. That's all right.
Does he? Oh.
I feel like Don Draper today. I watched the first half of
I
the
heard
first
you
episode last night.
I heard it in the bar
Yeah,
when you were in there.
I love that show.
Yeah.
So, are we ready, guys?
Yes.
Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
How do you pick the perfect scene to imagine your wish fulfilled from? Because I notice a couple things. I notice some people go, well, I quit using scenes because you're always using scenes. Right? Trust me. Even if you think you're not, you are. Because if you're having the feeling of, we'll get to that in a bit. So, ready, guys?
Yeah.
So, here's the email, guys. Dear Mr. 2020, I am imagining financial freedom, and it's not working. I can't feel it real help. All right. So that tells me what? Nothing. So, of course, I write back, hey, Bob. Not that Bob. I say, Bob? Okay, right. So what are you imagining, Bob? And Bob says, I'm imagining getting my bank statement and opening it up, and then it's like I show my wife, and it's like that sounds really freaking mechanical, right? Like,
Yeah.
do we ever? We've been married for a while.
We have actually.
Have we ever looked at the bank statement together, or have I ever opened it up and we've done a dance or anything?
A dance?
Yeah,
No.
it's the bank statement dance, right? Like, it's just like, there it is, do something with it, right? So,
No, we don't open it together.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you might open it, put it on the table for me, I grab it, I file it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, so I shared on the podcast this morning. I don't know what episode of the podcast, but if you go there, you can listen to a really special podcast. And so I'm at the dog park doing a podcast, and the podcast is about this as well. And I really want to nail this twice today because it's really important. So instead of trying to imagine something that you think would imply your wish fulfilled, I'm going to talk about a concept called the setup and the upset. I'm actually thinking about doing some live calls on this. Leave the rat.
Bro.
All right. So, anyway. All right. So, here's the deal. Ready? So my buddy Kenny calls me up one day. He lives in Austin, Texas. And Kenny says, hey, 20, you want to go to Mexico? I said, of course, I repeat it back to him.
Mexico.
Yeah, because I don't get the question every day, hey, 20, you want to go to Mexico, right? I'm like,
New Mexico is
No,
in
no,
Mexico, isn't it?
No.
I thought you said New Mexico.
No. Do you want to go to Mexico?
Okay.
And I said, all right, tell me more. He goes, Shannon and I are going to Mexico for a couple of weeks. You want to come along? And I'm like, well, no, not really. But thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Yeah. But here's the thing. Your reactions create your reality. Somebody type that down. Bonus points if you go to freeneville.com and put a link to the reactions create your reality article. So Kenny calls me up and he says, do you want to go to Mexico? And it's like, nah, I'm busy, right? Now here's the thing. Ready? Let's go to some real world scenarios. So your friends are talking about they just got back from their trip and so on and so forth. Hey, it was great. Oh my God, it was fun. So on and so forth.
Very nice.
And you're going, well, if I had money, I'd go. I don't have money. I mean, it really sucks. You guys always get to go. But that's the internal reaction, right? You don't have to say it out loud. Thank you, Jennifer James. So, but it's that internal reaction, and then it gets to the point where they notice that you feel bad, so they don't even ask you to go anymore, right? So it's like, hey, Victoria, you know, we already planned. Oh, sorry, we're leaving on Friday. Hey, we all know you don't ever go anywhere, but
we know you work hard.
Yeah, you're a hard worker, right? So here's the thing, ready?
Yeah.
Your reactions create your reality. So the guy that sends me the bank statement thing you do, right? So he's trying to imagine the bank statement different. And I asked him, like, do your bank statements ever bother you? He's like, well, no, I really. So why celebrate them? Here's the thing. If he was, I remember also being the guy, I didn't have the money to travel, right? And so people would quit asking me to travel because I felt uncomfortable about it. But once I started imagining, I can travel. I don't trade time for dollars. I make enough money. Not a big deal, right? Mm. I can eat eggs here or there, right? They cost twice as much there or half as much here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I want you to notice if you're imagining some crap, right? I'm sick and tired of my friends always talking about their holidays and I never get to take one. If that's what you're already experiencing, change that conversation. Don't change your bank statement. That's just going to feel weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my mother stopped over and I got my bank statement and I opened it up and she said, I'm so proud that you have 7 figures in the bank and are earning 24% interest per month. Right? No.
Yeah.
Just find the point where there's actually something that bothers you. The conversation that your friends always have because they go on vacations. The conversations they have because they're in a happy relationship. And change that, because if you're going, well, like, I mean, they're always talking about them and their boyfriend, them and their boyfriend, them and their boyfriend. I just get tired of hearing them and their boyfriend. So you imagine what it's like whenever you're sharing, or you're part of the conversation, but it feels different because you've got you and your boyfriend, right? There's the thing. You find that upset that you have, and you change that to set up what you desire.
Yeah.
Am I making sense? It's sort of like if you have a shit car. I know your friends are going, hey, you know, Victoria, I'd love for you to come with us, but I don't think your shit car can make it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. And you're walking around all day grumbling in the garden. Shit car. They talk about my shit car. Right? If you want to imagine having a great car, you imagine them going, hey, can we take your car?
Oh, that's cool.
Get it?
Yeah.
There's the thing, because if you're walking around and it's like, oh, I'm imagining everyone, total strangers, coming up to me and saying, you have a lovely car. Now, that's probably going to feel weird.
Yeah.
But if their conversations about your shit car are bothering you, change that into them like, hey, can we take your car? Because you got the best car out of all of us.
Yeah, we love your car.
Yeah, we all have shit cars, right? Except for you. You get it?
Yep.
You can have so much fun with this, but you really, if you want to pick a good scene, notice the scene you're already running in there that's bothering you.
Yep.
And and use that for your inspiration. You get it? Sort of like when we manifested puppies. I can remember, like, I was the weird guy at the dog park. I'd go there without a puppy.
Just a lead.
And I'd just walk around with my lead and I'd go, here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Right? And so then I imagine, because then people would walk the other way. And it's like, well, I've actually imagined them walking towards me because I actually have a puppy now. And then Emmett showed up. Now, that isn't what I did. But seriously, you get it?
Yep.
So Yasmin Maxwell says, find the upset that you have and change that to set up your desire.
Yeah, it's a goodie there.
Cool.
That's really good.
Now, we're going to do 2 live calls later this month. I'm thinking about making this one of them. Okay, or this part of one of them, because it's a really cool thing. If you're interested in that, let me know. Drop me an email. I'm planning those out. Probably be the last 2 are Mondays of this month. Probably your Sundays if you're from overseas. But let me know, because this is really cool stuff, and it eliminates the whole thing of rationally figuring out what would imply my wish is fulfilled. It doesn't feel right because you're still imagining them talking about your shit car or so on and so forth. Carol Christine is here. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Carol.
Ninjari, welcome to the show. So, questions, comments, thoughts? You get it? You get how cool this is? By the way, notice how I'm always teaching this as well. Go to that world's most watched manifesting video of ours on affiliaterefund.com And you'll notice one of the things I'm always talking about is Ames chair versus driver's seat, listening to traffic instead of being traffic. You know what bothers me? Stuck in a car in traffic. Not a happy camper about that, right? And so what I do is I've imagined up a lifestyle where I don't sit in traffic. I go the opposite direction and I do what I want. Because I can.
Yes.
So, Victoria?
Yes.
How was yoga today? Because
It was ace.
Victoria did something.
I did?
Yes.
I did yoga.
Yeah, you did yoga, but you imagined up a second class.
Well, it was getting in the way. So what was happening? Before February Frenzy, we
February
always
Frenzy, guys.
had our show at 10 a.m.
That's right.
The yoga class that I was doing on Wednesdays went
That's
from
today.
9:15 to 10:15.
So guess who misses the show?
Me.
Yep, bad.
I
She's a
said to
bad
20,
girl.
well, I could give up yoga, but I don't want to do that.
She's a yogini.
And actually, your shows are ace. Well, I did try telling myself that when you do them on your own, I must admit, they are good.
Yeah, me and
But
Invisible Rashid.
I do like being on the show as well.
That's right.
And yes, so just so happened as a test for the next 12 weeks, apparently, the instructor said he's going to have an 8:15 class and a 9:15 class.
Cool.
So I went to the 8:15.
Which also helps her out because every now and then Victoria works on Victoria time. Which means if it's a crowded class, she doesn't get a ticket, right?
Yes.
And so with 2
'Cause-
classes now,
Yeah,
right?
there's more chance. Well, there's not. I will always be able to do a class now.
See?
So even if I'm running late for the 8:15, I'll be able to get in the 9:15. But no, I will be doing the 8:15. I really enjoyed it, doing it earlier as well.
Get it?
Yeah.
So instead of her imagining a problem, right, she's what's the upset? The upset is like, you didn't get in a class, I missed the show. She
Yeah.
imagines being on the show, and she imagines not missing classes, able
Yeah.
to walk in and get a class,
Yes.
right? That's cool. You get? She took where the upsets were and used those for her setups.
Yes.
Boom. We got lots of love there. Nice.
Yeah, it's a goodie.
Cool. Anybody want 312 more examples? Join us on the live call where we'll actually help you explore
312.
them, right?
I'm going to count them down as
That's
while
right.
we're on the call.
Yeah, Victoria will do it.
Yeah. How many times you going to go?
That's right.
Okay.
All right,
Well, that was
so,
a goodie. Yes.
Everyone, if you loved this show, let us know. Share the show for the show sharer. Thank you.
Yeah.
We know who you are, and we appreciate you sharing the show.
We do.
I didn't share it at all today, which is a bugger because it got goofed.
Well, you
But it's okay, everyone.
Is
We'll
it?
take a deep breath. and
Well, you can share it after the event. It just means that they don't
of
get
course
to
I
watch
can.
it live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alessandra, hey.
Hello, Alessandra.
I saw your thing. I put a question in there. I don't know if you saw it, but if you could put in your post, when someone's starting out or someone that's not fully nailing this yet, what are the 2 or 3 things that you'd suggest they do? Because you're just crushing it. And I'm still imagining you singing in our garden.
Wouldn't that be ace?
Yeah, absolutely, positively.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
it with me, people.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, positively. So Yasmin
Yes.
Maxwell and I are shopping this morning. She stalked me at the shops, and we end up in the little cheap share, right? So we got a cheap share, and we're
$2
looking
shop.
for something for Oxcar, right?
Oh.
So we're
What, his
actually
birthday?
for Oxcar's girlfriend,
Oh.
right? Or actually his lady, right? Because she's a little older.
Oh,
we're
is she?
Yeah. So we're in there, right? We're looking at the thing, and the girl says something about how does she put it? She goes, "How are you today?" Yeah, right? Or well, actually, I think I said to her, "How are you today?" And she goes, "Not bad." But she's like, "I don't understand that one, right? It's like saying not pizza. What do you want for dinner? Not pizza."
Yeah.
Right? So she goes, "How are you?" And I go, what do I always say? Amazing.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
You do.
Amazing. And she goes, "You're not from around here."
Yeah.
I said, "Is it the accent
Oh,
or is
the
it
words.
the answer?" Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So meanwhile, be amazing. Incredible. Fantastic.
Cool.
All right, so Victoria,
Okay.
let's do it. Alessandra did it. I mean, she typed something. Bang. All right. So, ready?
Yes.
Yeah, she asked if I was a local. Well, yeah, I've got the Kringle Drive accent. Can you tell? Meanwhile, back at the French. Victoria.
Okay, so what we want you to do is type in below what did you learn, what you learn about you, and what was your best bit. That's right. Meanwhile, back at the French.
At the
and
French.
I know
Yeah,
someone
Grok?
asked, why does this, what's he saying? He's saying back at the French.
Back at the
but
French.
What does it mean?
Right? Hi, Dave.
Well, it's his term for back at the ranch.
That's it.
I know that, but why?
Fucking ranch, right? The fucking ranch. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Okay.
It actually comes from salad dressing. Back in the old
Yeah,
days, I
there
used
is
to make my
French.
own salad dressing. It was like French combined with ranch.
Ranch. Yeah,
French.
yeah. Okay.
Who knows what movie that's from?
Is that from a movie?
Yep.
I don't think I know.
Yeah, it's not My Voice is My Passport, Verify Me. That almost got me kicked out of the U.S. consulate. That's another story.
Okay.
All right.
So meanwhile,
Whoa.
go to freenever.com, join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com, and for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com. Okay. We're going to get
What a
going
show,
now.
guys. What a show.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go swimming soon.
Swimming in.
Swimming in.
Yeah,
Swimming
I've
in.
got a couple of calls, it looks like.
Swimming in. Swimming in.
Okay. All right. Have a great day, great night, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
That's right.
Sometime, because it's
Yeah, you never know when it's going to be,
February
guys. Could be in the
frenzy.
dark. Could be in 10 minutes.
Could be.